Hello everyone, I am Sandhya. Now I am giving a small presentation on the topics elements in promotion mix, advertising objectives, and advertisement budget. Now we see the elements in promotion mix. Introduction. Effective promotion is an essential part of every successful business, yet it is an ongoing struggle for many companies. Using the right promotional mix elements in marketing strategy helps company drive sales, weather slowdowns, and stand out in a crowded market. Meaning, promotion is coordination of all seller initiated efforts to set up channels of information and presentation to sell goods and services or to sell an idea or promote an idea. In simple, we say that promotion means spreading information about an product or service. Promotion mix is a dynamic concept and need to be reviewed from time to time. Necessary modification and improvement should be made in promotion mix in view of the changes in the environment of business. Promotion mix refers to the specific combination of the tools, channels, and processes used to promote offerings. Elements of promotion mix. Advertising. Advertising is an impersonal form of communication which is paid for by the marketers to promote their goods and services. Advertising is a means of communication with the users of a product or service. Advertising is how a company encourages people to buy their products, services, or ideas. In today's world, advertising uses every possible media to get its message. It does this through television, newspapers, magazines, journals, radio, internet, etc. Features of advertising. Paid form. Cost of advertising has to be borne by the marketer or the sponsors. Thus, it is a paid form of communication. Impersonality. There is no face-to-face contract between the advertiser, that is the seller, and the market or target customer. It creates a monologue, therefore referred as an impersonal method of promotion. Identified sponsor. Advertising is undertaken by an individual or a company who makes advertising efforts and bears the cost involved. The most common advertising means are newspapers, magazines, television, radio, banners, pamphlets, etc. Merits of advertising. Mass reach. Advertising helps business to reach a large number of potential customers spread over a wide geographical area. For example, advertising in a leading newspaper will reach all the readers across the country. Enhancing customer satisfaction. It creates confidence among potential customers about the quality and features of products. Hence, they feel satisfied while purchasing the product. Expressiveness. Use of computers, artistic designs, and graphics make advertising a forceful medium of communication. It makes a simple product look attractive and thus persuade potential consumers to become customers. Economy. Advertising is the most economical way to communicate with the large number of potential customers that spread over a wide geographical area. Legitimacy. Legitimacy means lawful. Advertising involves giving a message publicly. Thus, it creates confidence among the customers that the information provided is true. Limitations of advertising. Less forceful. Since advertising is impersonal, there is no direct communication between the marketer and the potential customer. The marketer may give a satisfactory message, but there is no compulsion on the prospective customers to pay attention. Lack of feedback. In the absence of immediate and accurate feedback mechanism, it is difficult to evaluate the effectiveness of the message delivered through advertisement. Inflexibility. The message delivered through advertisement is standardized, thus lacks flexibility. It cannot be customized to meet requirements of specific customer groups. Low effectiveness. The advertising message reaches a large number of people, hence, it is difficult to ensure that the message is heard by potential customers. This adversely affects the effectiveness of the advertisement. Next, personal selling. Personal selling involves oral presentation of message in the form of conversation with one or more prospective customers for the purpose of making sales. Most business firms appoint salespersons to develop personal communication with target customers to create product awareness and develop product preferences to make sales. Personal selling includes face-to-face personal communication and presentation with the prospects for the purpose of selling the products. Features of personal selling. Personal form. It is a direct face-to-face dialogue between the seller and the buyer. Development of relationship. The direct interaction with the buyer helps salesperson to develop personal relationship which is important for making a sale. Paid form. Cost of personal selling has to be borne by the marketers. Third one, sales promotion. Sales promotion refers to the promotional activities designed to encourage customers to make immediate purchase of goods or services. These activities include the incentives, namely sales contest, free gifts, cash discounts, free samples, etc. Sales promotion consists of short-term incentives to encourage purchase or sales of a product or service. Some of the short-term incentives are spot awards, profit sharing plan, project bonus, etc. Merits of sales promotion. Attention value. Sales promotion activities attract attention of the people because incentives are related with the sales. Useful in new product launch. The sales promotional activities induce customers to break away from their regular buying behavior and try new products. Thus, sales promotion tools help to introduce new products. Synergy in total promotional efforts. Sales promotional activities supplement the other promotional tools like advertising, personal selling, etc., to make the overall promotional efforts of the firm effective. Publicity. Publicity refers to spreading information about the products or services of a company by unidentified sponsors, which is usually media. Publicity is an impersonal form of communication. It is non-paid form of communication. It does not involve any direct expenditure by the marketing firm. Advantages of publicity. It is credible. Publicity has high degree of credibility or reliability as it comes from mass media independently. It is cost effective, often generate high frequency of exposure. Public relations. Public relations have not become an important marketing function. The total process of building goodwill towards a business enterprise and securing a bright public image of the company is called public relations. Public, public relations creates a favorable atmosphere for the conducting of business. There are four groups of public: customers, shareholders, employees, and the community. The marketer should have the best possible relation with these groups. Public relations complement advertising by creating product and service credibility. Effective marketing communication is not possible without establishing and maintaining mutual understanding between the company and its customers. Advertising objectives. Advertising is aimed at achieving various objectives. Objectives may be commercial or social in nature. To inform buyers. This objective includes informing customers regarding products' availability, price, features, qualities, services, and performance. It also includes informing customers about changes made in the existing product and introduction of new products. Company also highlights its location, achievements, policies and performance through advertising. To convince buyers, company uses advertisement to persuade or convince the buyers about superior advantages offered by its product. Company communicates competitive advantages the product offers to induce customers to buy it. To remind buyers, marketer uses advertising to remind the buyers regarding existence of company, products, maintenance of quality, superior services and chasing customer orientation. To face competition, advertising is treated as the most powerful weapon to fight with competitors effectively. Advertising enables the firm to respond the competitors strongly. It helps the firm to distinguish its total offerings from competitors. To achieve sales target. Increased sales volume is one of the major advertising objectives. Company can advertise its products in various media to attract customers situated in different parts of the world. National and international marketing is the result of advertising. Even non-users can be converted into users and usage rate can be increased. To build and improve brand image, advertising is used for brand recognition and acceptance. A company can distinguish its brand by magnifying major benefits the product offers. Advertisement attracts customers towards the brand. They try it and accept it over time. To help or educate people. Advertising is not always used only for companies' benefits. It is meant for helping customers to make the right choice of product. Advertising educates people about availability of new products, its features and qualities, price, services and other related aspects. Such information is instrumental for purchasing suitable products. Thus, it guides customers to choose the most appropriate product. To build company image and reputation. A company opts for advertisement to build prestige and reputation in the market. Most of the companies, though they are satisfied with the volume of sales, go for advertising to acquire fame in the market. Advertisement budget, meaning advertising budget consists of determining total amount required for carrying out advertising activity for the defined time period. Advertisement budget is the amount of money which can be spent on advertising of the product to promote it. Factors affecting advertising budget. Stages in the product life cycle. If the company is a newcomer or if the product is on its introduction stage, then the company has to keep the budget high to make place in the market with the existing players and to have frequent advertisements. Market share and consumer base. To get a good market share in comparison to their competitors, the company should have a better product in terms of quality and uniqueness with resultant response of the customers. All this is possible if the advertisement budget is high. Advertising frequency. This means the number of times advertise has been shown with the description of the product or service in the granted time slots. So here, if any company needs more advertising frequency for its product, then the company has to increase their advertising budget. Degree of competition. The companies may have many competitors for its product, and also there are plenty of advertisements shown which is called clutter. The company has to then increase their advertising budget. Product substitutability. Substitutability refers to the ability of goods or services to be replaced by another good or service in use or consumption. Methods of determining the advertising budget. Affordable method. This method based on company's capacity to spend. Company with a sound financial position spends more on advertising and vice versa. Under this approach, a company to determine the advertising appropriation find out what the company can afford. It can spend for advertising as much as the funds permit. From the name itself, it is clear that the affordable amount set apart for advertising is known as affordable method. It means that the advertising expenses may vary from year to year. Under this method, The weakness may be the opportunities of advertising are overlooked. It is difficult to plan long term marketing development. Percentage of sales method. In this method, the amount for advertising is decided on the basis of sales. Company has the tendency to maintain certain percentage of sales as a budget. Here, the budget amount decided for advertising as a percentage of sales, that is, relationship between advertising expenses and sales revenue. For example, a company may allot rupees 5,000, which is 2% of the preceding year's sales, that is rupees 2,50,000. Merits. The method is simple in calculation. A clear relationship exists between sales and advertising expenses. Advertisement wars can be avoided. Demerits. Past figures may be incorrect for the future. Declining sales reduce the advertising expenses and is not a dynamic method. This system takes advertising as the result of sales. Competitive comparison method. A company sets its budget solely depending upon the basis of competitors' expenditure. Under this method, the advertising appropriation is decided on the basis of spending for advertising by the competitors. Under this method, advertising is fixed on the basis of advertising strategy adopted by the competitors. In case when there are many competitors, it is difficult to decide company whom the company should follow. Objective and task method. This is also known as research objective method. The amount is set aside on the basis of objectives to be achieved and tasks to be involved. This method consists companies' own environment and requirements. This method guides the manager to develop his promotional budget by defining specific objectives, determining the task, and estimating the cost of performing the task. Merits. Advertising objectives are achieved. It is flexible. A clear advertisement program can be drawn. Demerits. The cost of objectives may not be estimated exactly. It is more rational. Return on investment method. Here, the advertising budget is considered as an investment, thereby expecting a certain return in terms of profit. A clear study is made by emphasizing the relation between advertisement and sales. Thank you.